everybody, Lasshatry here. Welcome to Life is Strange All Wounds. So this is a visual novel game created by Destiny Smasher, who I'm actually friends with. They have worked their ass off on this game, and I have been wanting to play this for so goddamn long, but it took me so long just to get through Life is Strange, and then I started Wolf Among Us, and finally I'm able to get to this, and I'm so excited to get into it. If you haven't watched me play Life is Strange, or played it yourself, or watched someone else play it, I highly recommend doing that, as this is probably going to be filled with spoilers. And I'm about to talk spoilers right now. This game follows the ending where you sacrifice Arcadia Bay and you choose to stay with Chloe. And so it's a continuation of Life is Strange. It's fan-made. This game is going to explore the relationship between Chloe and Max after what happened in the events of Life is Strange. So I want to just jump right into it and see how it goes. Start game. Well, look who's shown up again. If it isn't my best friend. How'd you end up here this time anyway? So this is the other Max. This must be like the Max from that mean one that was in the diner. You must be lost again. You do remember who I am, right? I'm thinking that other Max is the one that was just a bitch in the diner. You're me. Good, we're not entirely lost then. She's so mean. I hate other Max. Yet. What does that mean? Anyway, I know it's not pretty, but what we're going through, it has to be done if we're ever gonna get out of this mess. What's going on? Which brings us to why the hell you're here. Let me guess. Still looking for those moments you want with your everyday heroes, huh? Like that's gonna freaking fix anything. Like you've done anyone any good with all your mucking with time. Yeah, we really fucked up, let's be honest. But fine, whatever. We both know you always get to have your way no matter what I do. After all, I bust my ass off on those nightmares and you still win. And, I mean, you aren't even supposed to be here. But here you fucking are anyway, right? And here I am, stuck cleaning your temporal ass with cosmic baby wipes. So let's get you back to where you're supposed to be. Ugh, you look confused, as usual. You need me to explain what's up here. You idiot. Yeah, you know, let's do the tutorial just so I know what I'm doing, because I don't get it. Like, I'm new to this. I'm new with PC gaming. Well, shit, I was trying not to break the fourth wall, but fuck it. Yeah, we already fuck with time, Max. Come on. Other Max. Someone doesn't know what they're doing. Big freaking surprise. Fine, fine. Ugh. I hate living in the same brain as you. But even an idiot like you probably figured out that you can click to continue. I've been hitting the enter button. Spacebar and enter keys work too. Yeah, I don't have a mouse right now, and I really like that I can use a trackpad with this. That blue butterfly flapping its stupid wings down there. Cliche much, by the way. That's how you know text is finished auto-scrolling and you can click to continue. Sometimes we'll control the way text scrolls for, like, I don't know, dramatic effect or whatever. Sometimes I'll just be fucking with you. If you're too slow and can't keep up, just change the settings, moron. This is perfect. I love, the timing is actually perfect. See those little words in the bottom right? I know they're small. Give me a break here. Those are different options and crap. Save, load, etc. I love that you can save. That's so cool. Or just right click or hit escape, you can stop time. Pull up a menu, save and load. You time traveling cheater. Also, preferences. That's where you can change it if you're all nitpicky. Like, the sound levels are getting you a headache. Oh my fucking god. Are you serious? She is so angsty. The music's good. Anyway, if the music is too goddamn loud, just stop it. It's quiet. Or too quiet. You can change that too. Same with the sound. You can even set junk like full screen or windowed. Ugh, how fast to autoplay crap. If you're as lazy as we both know you can be, if your hand gets twitchy and you skip too far, the mouse wheel or page up, page down keys can move around time. So let's see. Okay, so that controls the bottom things, but we want, let's see. Look at that! I can go backwards, see? Okay, cool. So if I miss something, page up, page down. That is really, really helpful. But don't think I'm just gonna let you fast forward through things you haven't seen yet. But yeah, that's basically it. So I can't go forward, I can just rewind. I can't like go forward through time. Oh, right. Might have forgotten how to do your fucking job, huh? Let's be real here, we've gotten really messed up from all this rewinding crap after all. As the conscience, you sway the brain to make choices. Think of it like whispering in the character's ear. The angel or devil on their shoulder or whatever. When options show up, you just pick one. Click on it. It's not hard. You get the friggin' easy job. Okay, so I can pick. So, like this. Not sure I can handle that. You're really mean. She is really mean. I'm gonna call her mean. She's hate this, Max. Hey, someone around here's gotta keep Maxine in line. You are Maxine! If she didn't need me around, I wouldn't exist in the first place. We've got some serious issues going on in this messed up brain in case you haven't noticed. But Chloe's got her own problems too. Fucking delinquent dragging us down. Hey, I like Chloe, back off. Half of the story you'll play as Max Caulfield, but the other half you'll control the conscience of Chloe Price. Most choices just change bits of a scene, you know, add some flavor. Other times they might have consequences. Oh well, I would know about that. Jeez, I'm so glad I got through Life is Strange without like fucking up so bad. Maybe nothing game changing, but like, you think I'm really mean? Being an asshole's easy. Making branching paths ain't. But if you want to cheat and rewind time, you still have your fast forward power too. Hold control or toggle with tab. Okay. So don't worry, it's still easy to be an inconsiderate ass and skip what people have to say. I probably won't be doing that. After all, we both know how tempting time travel is. But like before, I won't let you just skip something you haven't seen yet. So if you tried it just now and it didn't work, ha, joke's on you. Anyway, basically All Wounds is a visual novel. Look at this like an interactive fanfic and just relax. Besides, this is a prototype of chapters 1 and 2, a work in progress. Max and Chloe's minds are pretty goddamn messy, so it takes some time to clean crap up. Things like art, menus, and crap. It's pretty much there for chapters 1 and 2, I guess, but beyond that point, it needs hella more work. I'd be a hypocrite of the century if I said don't criticize, though. You're playing this right now, so we can get, you know, fucking feedback and whatever. So let us know what works, what doesn't. We want to hear. Well, okay. I don't want to hear from ya, but someone might. I don't want to hear from you, but someone might. People in the credits or something, you know? Anyway. The help button in the menu will bring up controls if you can't remember this crap. And if you want to check out the art, music, or read ahead in the story, see the README file. Now get out of my face and do what you do best. Play games with people's feelings. Other Max, you're such a bitch. I love you. The warmth had passed. Things were colder that afternoon. I'm gonna move my mouse over, so. Even the rays of the midday sun seeping through the truck's window, pressing against Max's cheek. It wasn't warm enough. Chloe's coat encasing her didn't seem to be helping her warm up either. Fuzzy, wispy vocals from an indie band she recognized but couldn't place the name of. All it was doing was irritating her. Even Chloe's face seemed warmer than it had ever had somehow, and yet Maxine couldn't bear to look at her as they cruised down the highway. Maxine still felt cold. Still felt the stinging ice of raindrops pelting her face. Wet hair clinging to her cheeks. Damp clothes heavy on her shoulders, yet feathers compared to the real weight. Shadows and light tiptoeing around each other with caution. Voices shouting, screaming, yelling her name. Maxine felt so cold. She was having trouble remembering. In the panic of the tornado, the slamming rain, the fires sizzling through it all. Which people had she saved? Which people had she let live and which had she let die? Which people had she saved, then unsaved? Some everyday hero she'd turned out to be. It was all a blur now. Only a day later. Not a single rewind sense. It felt like an eternity given the past week. A week. Felt a hell of a lot longer than that. Max was having trouble remembering which people were still alive and which ones were dead. Her stomach lurched at this realization. The gut punch hit right then. Was Kate still dead? Oh God. Kate. You jumped and... That is... I'm curious. That was one of the things when I beat Life is Strange. There's no way everyone is dead. There's no way the tornado killed everyone in Arcadia Bay. And so it's so interesting. Like, I was thinking, like, we didn't kill everyone. I mean, we did choose Chloe if you sacrificed the Bay, but who's still alive? And did Kate kill herself? There's so many loose ends at the end of Life is Strange. I couldn't... maybe I undid it? Reversed it? Or... did I? Max had been so fixated on saving Chloe, she muddled in time. She didn't know even if Kate was still alive in this reality. She had no clue in that instant. Death had somehow lost its edge recently. That kind of happened when you could just undo it, like mopping up milk with a paper towel. Whoopsie. I spilled your fucking life on the floor. Let me just clean that up. All better now. No use crying over it. Dead and back again. Dead. Back again. And again. And again. And again and again and again and again and again. And again and again and again and again and again and again. How many times had Max watched Chloe die by now? A few. More than a few. Hadn't Chloe shot herself by accident one of those times? Jesus. And Max had killed Chloe herself one of those times. What about Frank? How many times had she watched Chloe shoot him? Or watched Frank kill her? How many times has she watched Mr. Madsen get shot in that bunker? And yet, with Kate, she only had the one memory of that. Yes, she remembered now. A memory she'd sometimes get stuck in. Her brain playing the rewind game without any magic. Kate jumped off that roof one time and it was over. Kate jumped off that roof and it was over. Kate jumped off. Kate jumped. And it was one time. Off that roof, over. That was reality then, wasn't it? So, Kate is dead? Shit was supposed to happen once. One time. And that was supposed to be it. Over. That was how reality worked. So when you could mess around with that stuff, what the hell was reality anymore? That was why Max had to tear that photo, stop using her powers. If she didn't stop, reality would cease to exist, wouldn't it? Or at least a reality where she wasn't alone. No more photos of the past to toy around with. They'd all been left behind in Arcadia Bay. And Arcadia Bay was gone. Freaking destroyed, more or less. Tearing that photograph of the butterfly, letting the tornado swallow it up, that had sealed things. No temptation to go back and try fixing shit. This was reality now, a reality where an entire town was eaten alive. Eaten alive by a stupid fucking girl messing with things she shouldn't have been. Maxine wasn't going to play with time anymore. She decided that the moment she tore that last photograph in half. And yet, what if something happened to Chloe? What if Chloe was still meant to die? She'd rewind then, only then, not for anything else, and doom some other town through some cosmic bullshit? Wasn't one town enough? Who was she to be making decisions like that anyway? But if she didn't keep Chloe safe, then wouldn't it mean Arcadia Bay was in rubble for nothing? Max's shoulder shuddered a bit from the chill seeping up her spine. She wormed her arms around her abdomen, nesting her head against the window of the car door. The trickle of sunlight heating the glass paled in comparison to the chill. She couldn't keep her eyes open. Uh-oh, are we gonna have a nightmare? Other Max talking nightmares. The voices from that horrible nightmare bubbled around in her brain. Wait, who was standing in front of her? Holy shit, are you serial? I'm you, dumbass. Or, I'm one of the many Maxes you've left behind. So we remember this. This is, when we went into the diner, this is very similar dialogue to when we met the other Max, which was one of the ones we had left behind, which was so bizarre. What? No, not this nonsense again. Max's nightmare was reliving itself. Ha, thought you'd seen the last of me, huh? Max, do you really think she has any feelings for us? I think Chloe absolutely loves us, like, personally, so I think she does. How can you be sure? I don't know, the way she looks at me, things she said this week. You're fucking delusional. I mean, of course you are. Look who you're talking to. You're just another puppet. Man, you are so stupid. Why was Max's mind replaying this nightmare? It was all fragmented. Why even bother trying? You know, you'll just screw everything up again. Chloe does a better job of guilt-tripping me than you do. Because you let her bully you. It's called Stockholm Syndrome. But you didn't do that homework. So you'll have to learn the hard way. Like Rachel. Ooh. Yeah, what about Rachel? Let's talk about Rachel. Rachel, she didn't die because of Chloe. How can you be sure? Chloe didn't want anyone to die. Oh, okay. Just like how you didn't want anyone to die. You've left a trail of death and suffering behind you. You fucked up space and time for your precious punk Chloe. You think she's worth all that? Of course. Yes, of course she is. Wow, selfish as hell, but at least you're being honest with yourself. I didn't mean... Ugh, Chloe is worth... No, it's Chloe is worth all of the mistakes you've made. She's worth it. To me, I mean... Oh, to you? So that's your justification? I can't justify it. That's not even... So you admit it. You're being selfish. Axe, fuck, shit, no, Chloe's voice was bleeding through the red and black haze. Max struggled to pull herself back to the present. Right? The present? On that cliff in the rain, the tornado freaking destroyed that miserable town full of assholes. Fuck their selfies. They could die in fires. Literally. She would watch with Chloe by her side. Wait. That wasn't the present. That was the past. Wasn't it? Ugh. No, hold up. Max hadn't wanted that. She wanted everyone to be safe. Sure you did. That's why you ran the hell away. Real goddamn heroic. So it says, because you let her bully you, it's called Stockholm Syndrome. Time doesn't heal all wounds, Maxine, you dipshit. Where the hell did you think scars come from? You've left a trail of death and suffering behind you. Do the fucking math, Max. Chloe was after Rachel, not you. You're just the constellation prize. What makes you think this is over? You were glad to find Rachel dead, weren't you? You could have Chloe all to yourself. Oh, she is putting herself through one hell of a guilt trip. I had to save Chloe. I had to get her out of there. Because that selfish bitch was worth all of this. I never said that. I didn't choose for all of this to happen. I'm pretty sure that's what I said when I played Life is Strange. I didn't choose for all this to happen. You chose to let it happen. You tore the photo. You burned the bridge. I had to. I couldn't let Chloe die. So you chose to let the storm pass. For her. You caused that storm. You let it happen. I didn't know. I didn't choose that. I didn't want to cause that fucking storm. You chose to run away, though. Sacrificed Arcadia Bay. Real freaking convenient that it wiped away everything that would have caused a problem for you. Everyone. Now you and your precious fucking punk princess can ride off into the sunset like you always wanted. I did not want all this, and you don't know everyone's dead. There are survivors. Oh, whatever. Cling to that shit. Fine. There were survivors. But there were casualties, too. That you caused. That you chose to ignore. But, I mean, there's gotta be survivors, right? Ha! Oh, sure. Sure. What's the difference between half the town being dead and the whole town being dead? You still caused it. You still killed people. I didn't kill anyone. Do you need more psychology lessons from yourself? Denial's a stage of grief, but you're trying to skip all the other steps. Or maybe it's because you just don't give a shit. The past week has torn me in pieces. The past week has torn me in pieces, you monster. Pot, meat kettle. Actually, my bad. Pot, meat, fucking pot. You got torn into pieces? Are you joking? Did you forget all that rubble you drove through on your way out? All of that power, and instead of saving Arcadia Bay. Oh, Chloe, you're my best friend. It's destiny. We're destined to be together. I'll save you from everything. You're my top priority. You're all that matters to me. I mean, really? Really? Look, I didn't ask for all this. If it's not destiny, what would you call it? I'd call it you being so fucking pathetic, so goddamn desperate for attention, that you'll take it from someone who's just been using you this whole time. You two went separate ways. You go to get an education, and what does she do? Obsesses over some attention whore who didn't even love her back. Gee, sound familiar? Then Rachel goes missing, and she finds out you have, like, superpowers, and then suddenly, you're worth her time again? What do you know? Do the fucking math, Max. Chloe was after Rachel, not you. You're just the consolation prize. And you're so damn eager to be that second place that you'll let all those people die. For this selfish, bratty, childish, self-absorbed bitch. Fuck it, you two deserve each other. Deep down, beneath the red and blue surfaces, you're both the same selfish kids. And even now, after all that, watching Arcadia Bay get ripped to pieces, knowing you saved her life over and over, knowing how much you worked, sacrificed just for her sake? And did she confess anything to you, huh? Did she even kiss you like you were hoping she would? Hell no. You're so naive, and you don't even have the guts to do anything yourself. You keep waiting on her to make the move, like she will, like she gives a rat's ass. We've just been through hell. We need time to deal with time. Ha! Christ. You need time, huh? That's hilarious coming from you. Time doesn't heal all wounds, Maxine, you dipshit. Where the hell do you think scars come from? And horrors like what you've created, all those dead people, that's a pretty nasty fucking scar you've left. Was it worth being Chloe's consolation prize? Shut up already! Hella powers you had. Destroyed a whole town without even trying. Poor thing. Wowzer, right? Why are you doing this? Why won't you leave me alone? Be honest, you were glad to find out Rachel was dead, weren't you? You could have Chloe all to yourself. Super Max to the rescue. Save her life a few times, be a shoulder to cry on. Find out who done it, watch him get a bullet in the brain. That'd sure make Chloe happy, huh? Chloe didn't want any of this. Chloe can be a little rough. Chloe didn't want any of this. She's a good person. Chloe didn't want any of this. Like hell she didn't. You had to struggle to convince her not to shoot people how many times? She didn't actually want to shoot. She didn't actually want to shoot anyone. I don't think she did. Like, almost every case she was trying to, like, defend herself. Except when we found out that Mark Jefferson was the bad guy. She was hell-bent on shooting him. And I was almost like, yeah, let's do it. Except then everything got fucked up. Oh, right. Which is why she kept carrying a fucking gun around all the time. Either way, she was trying to escape that dumpster of a town. She's glad it's gone. Hell, Chloe used to joke about burning Arcadia Bay to the ground. And you managed to actually make that happen for her. Bravo, Maxine. Shut up, that's not how it happened. Please stop. What if you could have gone back to save Rachel? Maybe you could have. You didn't even fucking try, did you? It was way more convenient to let that one stay in the past, wasn't it? Fine. It was all Max's fault. Max was a murderer. Max didn't give a crap. Max was selfish. Max abused her powers. This is so interesting because the other Maxine, the other Max, is definitely, she doesn't have, I don't agree with her. I want to say that now. But everything she's saying is, she has a point to. Max never went back to go save Rachel. Max did end up sacrificing everyone for one person, and the decision was selfish. But at the time, like when I made the decision to save Chloe, when I played Life is Strange, I felt like Max went through the entire game not being selfish. Like she always made decisions trying to help. Like when she tried her best to save Kate. She tried her best to just make everyone happy and to be friends with everyone and to make Chloe happy. And I felt like saving Chloe was, although it was a selfish decision, it was something I felt that Maxine deserved, and I tried. It was hard to justify that, and like it's already said in this, you can't justify that. I tried so hard to be like, oh my god, like when I got to the end of Life is Strange and I was faced with that decision, it wasn't a hard decision for me. I wanted to save Chloe. I liked Chloe as a character, and I did not want to kill Chloe. But the option to kill Chloe doesn't come with that much guilt with it, because it's like the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few, like I talked about. But I didn't want that for Max. I wanted Max and Chloe to be happy, and you can't justify that. You can't. That was in the past, it was done, and it was shitty, and Max was shitty. The present. Max needed to be in the present now. Oh, girl. You think it matters what point in time you're in anymore? After this, you left me. Us. To die. What do you think happened to the Max that euthanized Chloe? The Maxes that watched Chloe get shredded by a train? What about the Maxes who watched Chloe shoot Frank? Or the Maxes who watched David Madsen get shot? Oh god. If this was based on my game, and with all the rewinding I had to do, I edited out a lot of rewinding and like fumbling around. I would estimate that I probably had to rewind like 100 times. And that's bad. The Maxes that Jefferson had his way with. Oh, God. The Maxes Jefferson killed. I mean, hell, you didn't just destroy Arcadia Bay. You didn't just play with people's lives. You killed yourself, too. So many damn times. Jesus. Sadomasochism plus superpowers equals you being fucking psychotic. I undid all of that. Did you, though? Or did you just leave it behind? Either way, Arcadia Bay is gone, and you don't seem to give a shit. That's right, I don't. Fuck that town, fuck those people. I'm glad they're all dead. I don't want to click any of that, because I don't like that. And this is Maxine saying this, so... Arcadia, so we're not gonna let her guilt us, so that's right, I don't is better, but I don't want to say, like, fuck those people, or I'm glad they're all dead. I don't feel like that. So I'm gonna say, that's right, I don't. Heh, yeah, I thought so. No, I didn't say that. But you thought it. No, I don't. You've got no friggin' clue how you feel. Ugh, I'm sick of this. I don't have to listen anymore. I don't have to listen anymore of this bullshit. Doy, of course you don't. That's what's so sad. I'm you, dipshit. You want to listen to this, or else I wouldn't be saying it, would I? How fucking sad. You can't even talk with her about it, so instead you're just yelling at yourself in this hellhole you call a brain. That's why you like that shirt, you know? Yeah, the one you're wearing right now. That's me. You get that, right? That's me reminding you that no matter where you go, death follows. You think it's some coincidence the bitch in the blue hair wears skulls on her shirts and bullets around her neck? Maybe we've had it wrong all along. Maybe Chloe's not the one surrounded by death. Maybe you are, and she's just a catalyst, and you're keeping her around. Wow. What makes you think this is over? Well, I'm gonna click the third one. You've trapped yourself, Maxine. No! I am so done playing games. I'm done playing with time. Oh, really, huh? If you say so, I do say so. You are so naive, Maxine Caulfield. Leave me alone. Please. God, fuck. Please, just leave me alone. Please. Please, I can't. I didn't want any of this. I just wanted to help. I just wanted to save Chloe. She's all that matters to me. It took all of this crazy shit just to get me to realize it, but... Dude, do not even fuck with her head. Chloe? She knows what we went through together this week, and you don't. Chloe's voice shutting up the other Max, just like before. There's no way you can break up our team. This is reality. Maxine's mind was finally quiet after that. Was it over? Could Max finally wake up? Everything was shaking. Everything was getting warmer. Finally. Chloe, the fuck up already. What? Alright, so I'm actually gonna wrap it up here. I'm really excited for this part, for Max and Chloe to talk and stuff, but holy crap. So other Max is putting our Maxine through absolute hell, and I feel like that's real, though. Like, I feel like there's no way with the decision that she made that she would walk away from this not feeling guilty. And that other Maxine, as horrible as she is, she has some valid points about Max not going back to save Rachel and how she should feel guilty for choosing Chloe. But I feel like she's really beating herself up over this, and she deserves to be happy still. I mean, she didn't choose to have her powers. She doesn't understand them, and I feel like she needs to be not so hard on herself. So, anyways, I'm gonna keep playing this. I'm enjoying the hell out of this. Please, if you haven't already, check out this game for yourself. Check out the fanfic it's based on. Destiny Smasher writes all of it and has created this game, and it is completely free for your enjoyment. Oh my, I cannot believe the work that was put into this, the music, everything just runs so smoothly for a fan-made game. I am thoroughly impressed right now, and I am very eager to continue to see where it goes. So please, below in the description, I'm going to put links to their Tumblr page with links to the fan fiction, and I'm going to hopefully continue this and see how it goes. So thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Happy watching! Oh boy. Herbert man. When ghosts are sad, they say boo-hoo-hoo. Okay, you keep it up, Herbert man. I got a flower. What a pretty flower. Nope, bye. I'm not talking to your ass. So we have one of 3. I'm so good at this game. We're gonna get lost in here. Why are there so many dead people? Every time they put a new person, I'm just guessing I'm gonna have to go back and talk to these assholes. I'm gonna go farther and they're gonna be like, go find what's-his-face in the garden. I'm gonna be like, oh, fucking fantastic. I guess I will. Mail bus. Mail bus. That's kind of funny, right? No, it's